Hello, hi everybody. It is day 20 of sitting math in every day, and it's another beautiful day. So today I'm going to do 2 sessions. I'm gonna study 2 hours basically. So we're gonna start our first session right now, and I think I'm wrapping up the last lesson of this section that I was studying. So yeah, I finished that section in the course, so I'm about to go to the next section. Before I go to the next section, I wanna take the practical questions or some type of quiz maybe, as you call it. So I'm gonna take that quiz and I'm gonna solve some problems. So hope I will solve all of them probably, and I won't do that much of mistakes. Also, okay, everything is let's go counter timer section. I think my counter is messed up on OBS, so I don't know what I can do. It's messed up, I believe. So session, let's see if it will work. Okay, it became both. So what I can do is just remove the days, hours, and also the. Okay, hope it will work fine now. Yes, everything is set up. So let's start studying. It's day 20. I wasn't expecting I could hit day 20. Okay, I wasn't expecting this. Yeah, on guard, man. But yeah. So today is going to be a fun day, an amazing day, I believe. Because I'm about to do a lot of problems, and there is a lesson that I want to go through. I want to wrap it up, the section. So I'm gonna study the last lesson of that section. So I don't know how long that lesson will take me, but I hope I will finish it early. Not finish it, but I hope I will understand it and I will be able to move on from that lesson way too early in my first session. By the way, I wish. Okay, so let's stop yapping, let's stop talking, and let's start studying. So let's go. Where, dude? Why do I have too many YouTube tabs? Why do I have too many YouTube tabs? Just okay, leave it this one, and this should be the one that I play the music on. So okay, so I'm gonna take this and paste it in here. What else? Everything else just good, I believe. Okay, so let's go straight to the multivariable rational equations. This is the lesson that I'm going to study. So yeah. Okay. Multivariable rational equations. At times we would like to take an equation that has at least one fraction with a variable in its denominator and write the equation in a different way. at times we would like to take an equation that has at least one fraction with a variable in its denominator, okay, and write the equation in different way. We will call an equation like this an abstract fraction equation. Wow, bro, this terminology should be studied, to be honest. You know, like the mathematicians love naming stuff. Is they're gonna see something, a little stuff, and they're gonna name that thing. They're gonna give it a name. Okay, so abstract fractional equation. This lesson will look at how to do that. Okay. So that means it's an equation that has a variable in the denominator, right? A variable in its denominator. Okay, yeah. So there are a few things we want to remember about rational fractions in general. Okay. Okay, so yeah, they're gonna recall something from the previous lesson, which was all about, like, one of the previous lessons, I mean, which was all about rational equations. Okay, multiplying a fraction by its reciprocal will always give us a value of 1. Yes, true. That's absolutely true. Okay, remember that we cannot divide by 0, so we should explicitly state that either x nor y can be 0. Okay, neither, okay, can be 0. Okay, to clear a fraction from an equation, multiply both sides of the equation by the fraction's denominator, right? So yeah, for example, to clear b from the fraction in ax b, m divided by b is equal to c. Multiply both sides of the equation by b. Okay, gonna multiply both sides of the equation by b, so it will be, okay, I got it. This will cancel. Okay, remember that we cannot divide by 0, so this new equation is true only if b is not equal to 0. So let's solve some abstract fractional equations for specific variables. Let's solve. Okay, solve the equation for n if n is equal to not 0. Okay, m, this is just like, yeah, multiply both sides by n. In order to get rid of fraction, we have to multiply both sides of the equation by the denominator of m divided by n. So m divided by n plus x plus ab is equal to c times, you know, we're gonna multiply n on both sides of the equation, so it will be just like nm plus nx plus nab. That's what it will be, m nx nab. Okay, I got it. Okay, to solve for n, we will need to collect all terms containing n on one side of the equation and then factor out the n. Let's move m to the right side of the to the right side and nc to the left side. Oof, wait up. They mean that it's just like, is it this nc, right? And they need to isolate which variable, solve for n. Okay, they're gonna solve for n then. Okay, I got it. So they all got n though. This was nc2 and nm. Now they already move m to the right side. What about nc though? What about nc? Okay, and they move nc to the left side. Now factor out n. Okay, they all both got like common factor, right? So it is n. So divide both sides by x plus ab minus c. Both sides. So I want to multiply n. I want to isolate n, by the way, that's what I mean. Okay, so okay, and they will cancel, so n equals 2 minus m divided by this part when n equals to not 0. Okay, we could also write this with the negative sign in front. Yeah. Okay, let's try another one. Your chart. This looks so simple. I think this just like they just utilizing the stuff that I have learned already, right? So solve for x if x equals not to 0 and y equals not to 0. Okay, so they are multivariable right now. Okay, so I want to isolate what? Okay, in order, so it is 1 divided by x minus m divided by y equals to b. In order to get rid of fractions, we have to multiply both sides of the equation by the denominator of both fractions x and y. Okay, x and y. One divided by x, m divided by y equals to b. Okay, they're gonna multiply by xy. So okay, so they did this in like they did this simultaneously, but like you can do it step by step, I think, right? You can first get rid of the x and then you can then second get rid of the y, so you will end up the same, but like they did like in one step in this case. Okay, interesting. So y negative mx equals to positive xyb. To solve for x, we will need to collect all terms containing x on one side of the equation and then factor out of x. We will need to collect, so they use collect tool. Okay, I would use to both, I think. Yeah, all terms contain x on one side, that's what I would say, but like yeah, they are literally using collect. So we will need to collect all terms containing x on one side of the equation and then factor out of x. Let's move mx to the right side. Y equals to mx plus xyb. And it's right there now. It is nice to end up with the variable that we are solving for. In this case, x on the left side. So we'll switch the two sides of the equation. It's just like so. Yeah, they factor it again, factor it out of x. Okay, divide both sides by just to isolate x. So okay, I'm gonna pause right here. Stop. I'm gonna stop right here. Okay, so I'm about to take the should I should I first take the like multivariable rational equations, or should I first take this quiz? That what I meant is like, should I first take this quiz, or like should I go to the extra practice problems or the quiz maybe? Yeah, so should I do okay, maybe let me solve one problem of this. I just want just the first one. I don't know if I need to do I don't even need to do more than one. So multivariable rational equations. So 1 divided by x plus m plus ab equals to c. Solve for x. It's just simple, I think. Um, Now, what I need is this. That is M B is equals to both sides are min and plus a m of 1 plus a plus a b then cx is lovely m plus a b. It's just like this one. I don't want to move something to the other side of the equation. Will it get first like this? First. Nope, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that. I saw they did already. Okay, there is something that I'm forgetting, to be honest. Wait up. How do they deal with this? Okay, so right now they want to solve for n. They multiply it on both sides by n, and they got nc somewhere, right? So gonna oops. That's what I'm asking. Spacey. Yo, chat, this is a little bit, just a little bit weird. I don't know. It is plus m plus ab equals to c. So also right up, there is something that I did forget. Why this is not uploading for somehow? Didn't upload like yesterday's session. I didn't upload it, but somehow, and it's not even uploading because of my network. What about that? That's weird, right? Okay, so let me come back. Okay, I was trying to upload the video. Okay, so now first of all, I want to get rid of the eggs, so it's just simple multiply eggs on both sides of the equation. So this will cancel this, so it will be 1 plus m eggs plus a b x and then equals to cx. Okay, so I'm gonna move this to the right side of the equation. So I'm talking about the one, by the way. So I'm gonna say mx plus ab x equals to -1 plus cx, and then I'm gonna move the cx to the left side of the equation. I'm gonna collect all of the terms containing the x variable on the left side. Okay, so it will be minus cx plus m x plus a b x equals to -1, and then just to get rid of, I think, x, so I need to, okay, so right now I think I can factor out x, so we will say x c minus c plus m plus ab, by the way, and -1, and after this I can just like literally divide both sides by minus c ab. I don't know why my brain was not braining when I was solving the problem on the paper, to be honest. Okay, so the same to minus c plus m plus ab, so they will cancel. I got x on the left side and also -1 and c plus m plus ab. This is what I have. This is what I got. Okay, so let me check. Okay. So the first one maybe. Okay, I guess 1 m a b c. Minus c, is it minus c? Let me check. Where? Yeah, do this to A. Let me go with A. I don't know, man. Is it right? Yeah, it's correct. So I don't want to solve another one because like I will be already solving a lot of problems, you know, in the extra practice problems. So I'm gonna open the wait up. Okay, it is workbooks by section, advanced equations. Okay, this is the first one. Today I'm cooked. Yo chat, today I'm cooked. Okay, either I will be cooked or I will cook. it is either deal. Okay, it's either of this. Either I will be cooked or I will cook. Either way. What did I just say? Okay, come to right here. So direct variation. So also this needs me to, you know, to go back a little bit, maybe see how things were, you know, or even like before I go back to the previous lessons and review them a little bit before I solve the problems, I can try to retain information and test my memory if I can just like, you know, keep like information in my brain. So in this case, direct variations, I think I remember it well. I literally remember it well because like direct variations was all about once one variable changes, the other variable also changes the same amount, right? If one goes up, the other one also goes up. And also inverse variation, okay? So it was once one variable goes up, the other one goes down, or one variable increases, the other one decreases. That's how it was. So let's see. And there was a constant also. What was the thing? There was a constant. I don't know what they were calling, but like there was a constant. You need to get a constant, you know, before you know how like y increases with x, right? So yeah, if 10k equals to 5 and kx is equal to 3, find x, by the way. Okay, so first of all, you need to get the k, and I literally forgot like the formula. There was a formula, something like k equals to, I think, y divided by x. I think it was like that, but like there was a formula. So these are the information is like these are the information that I can like retain from that previous lesson without going back to the notes. So I think my memory is not that bad. Okay, at least on this one. Okay, so let me go back all the way top. Okay, rational, dude. I have to time travel. Okay, inverse variation. Direct variation. Yeah, I can't even put up my little notes. Why not? Okay. Direct variation, it describes the relationship between two variables. This is how to put it. Okay, this is the exact same definition. Okay, it describes the relationship between two variables. Okay, y equals to kx. So if you want to get the value of k, you need to divide y by x. So I was right on that one too. So yeah, probably I was right. I was literally right. I was literally right. I was literally right. Okay, so let me say, dude, yo, Josh, should I do 3 sessions? I like solving. I like solving problems, man. Like I like solving problems more than like learning new lesson. Be honest. Oh. So, oh my gosh, I hope I'm recording the thing. Yeah. No, I wasn't recording. That's that would be silly. So I'm about to say direct variation. That is the question. So, Yocha, I think I already reasoned my my thoughts about like what direct variation actually is. So right now I'm about to solve the problem, so I'm gonna go in and mute. Okay. So I want my brain to brain. If I'm talking, I don't think so. My brain will brain. I think the biggest equation in this case is which one is the x and which one is the y. Okay, I don't know. A restaurant takes in 15k in 5 hours in 5 hour period. Write a direct variation equation for the relation between income and number of hours. Estimate how many hours it would take the restaurant to earn 750. Okay, wait up. But if I just like make the first one, the y, and the 5, the x, what about that? Let me check it. No, the paper is free. Okay, I have to not even the paper. I don't even write it down. I can just like do it somewhere right here. Okay, is equal to y, get the x, and I'm gonna make this one 15k. It was 15k, right? I don't remember well. And it was 5. So the case, I don't think so. Okay, which one is came first? Which one is come first? Okay, wait up. Okay, the income came first, right? So then I just go back to my notes a little bit. There was any problem that was same as this one. So I didn't rational. I think I didn't write that much of problems in my book even. So I've been using the scalage row so heavy, you know. Yeah. So one would be the y. That's what they're doing in here, I think. Okay, weight, which is the x, and the d, which is the distance. How did I like came up with that though? That's what I'm asking. They give me some type of a formula in that case. Okay. Okay, so this is the independent variable, okay, and the minus will be dependent the y. So what about in this case? What about a restaurant takes in 15k in 5 hours? So the 15k will, the income will like depend on the period, right? The time. So it should be the y, and the hours should be like the x basically. So yeah, this is how I'm gonna approach the problem. I'm gonna say yes, the same. It should be that, and it should be this. It is so funny. I'm using like AI. I'm banning tokens just for simple calculations. What I can use just calculator. Oh, no history, man. What the? Chill. Up. Where did I click? Where did I click? Okay. So 15k divided by 5. So the k should be 3k. So the k should be okay. So the k should be 3000. So what's next? Okay, read the direct variation equation for relationship between income and number of hours. Estimate how many hours it would take the restaurant to earn 35 750, 35 750, 35 750. Okay, 35 750. So find the period of time. So it will be, I'm looking for what? Okay, right now I got the k 3k, so I will see 3k equals to uy, which is 35 750 divided by what, I guess, which is like the amount of hours, right? So it will be just 3000x equals to 35 750 divided by 3k divided by 3k. So 3k 35 750 divided by 3k, it will be 11.91. What the heck? What up? What did I just go, dude? So it will take 11 hours, right? And I think like one point there were they were, yeah, I just forgot it now. It doesn't apply. So I don't know if I need to change the hours into minutes, to be honest. I don't know that. But yeah, this is what I got. Oh yeah, I run out of time. Let's take a break. Let's take a break. Oh. I didn't even get a haircut yet, man. Oh my gosh, I'm way too lazy. So yeah, I'm back. And let's keep solving the problem. So there is only one thing that I'm asking myself now. Do I need to convert these 5 hours into minutes? Do I? I don't think so, because like they asked me what it's called. They asked me like hours, not minutes. Maybe I wouldn't need to convert this into minutes if they would ask me minutes, or if this would be like something like this, 25 minutes or something. Okay, so forgot about all of this. So yeah, so we're gonna say it will take to 11 hours, and what does 9 to 1 mean? It's a little bit weird, to be honest. Okay. Oh my gosh. Like, word problems need a lot of reasoning, a lot of thinking, to be honest. They're not easy. Like 11.9 doesn't make sense at all, right? We need this to be hours, not like some random decimal number. But yeah, I'm gonna do that. Okay, I'm gonna convert 5 hours into minutes. So 5 times 5 times 60, which is 300. Okay, so add up. Okay, so 300. which is what, 15. Divided by 300 is 50. So here is 50. Okay, so the other one, I'm looking for the x, right? So x equals to, finding the x was basically find x, we need to multiply by k, right, to get x. There is this equation too. There is this equation too, like where you can say y equals to kx, I believe, right? And then right now our y is, oh, see, 300 and something. A little bit too much, to be honest. Was 35 750, 35 750, 35 750 times k, which is like 50x. So this is okay. What am I doing even, dude? What am I even doing, man? Do I just cry, man? Do I just cry, man? Okay, so it's x multiply this 35 750 divided by, wow, 50, which is 715 715 to, how can I, okay, 715, how can I convert it into minutes? Do I need to multiply by 60? Right, that's what I need, right? So it is 11 hours and what? Okay, so it was 715, right? Hydro 15 to h. Okay, one, it is okay, it is, so it is 11 hours and 55 minutes. 11 hours and 55 minutes. So it's 715 paid away. Okay, so I don't know if I will be right or wrong, but I'm gonna do it this way. So to get the k, I made this. I'm gonna find x. So okay, it's 50. Yeah, 15. Okay. This was tough. This was tough. This is what I need. This is the type of challenge that I need. Okay. Let me move on. I go to the fourth one. This one. So if x varies directly with y and y equals to 4 when x equals to 20, what is the value of the constant variation k, assuming the direct variation relation between the variable is given by y is equal to blah 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 blah, assuming the direct variation relation between the variables is given by y is given by y is equal to k times x. So if x varies directly with y and y is equal to 4, what is the value of the constant of variation? The constant of variation. Okay. This is simple. This is way too simple. If I'm not even simple, way too simple. One. If directly with y and y. is next. I want to get the k first. K is equal to the y divided by the x. Okay, 15 divided by 5, which is 3. 3. So what it is. Okay, and then what is next? What is next? Okay, I want to get what is the value of x1 y equals 36. So to get x. It will be 12, I think. X equal to 12. So yeah, it's I'm about to go with this last one, which is 6. Wow, I solved all of them because like they were a little bit tricky, I believe, right? So, and all of them like are word problems. Wait, and I'm so bad at word problems. I'm so bad at them. This last problem is same as the number 5, right? It is same as number 5. You okay. You first wanna get the k, and then you wanna get the y. So it doesn't make sense. Alright. So yeah, I'm just gonna skip it. Okay, inverse variation. This variation. So before I skip, like I want to check this. So first one, I guess equal to 6. Although at the first time I made a mistake, to be honest. Okay, what I did was I wanted to get rid of. Okay, this is what I had. I had like 1 divided by 2 x equal to 3. I wanted to get rid of this, like to this fraction, basically. And what I did was like a silly mistake. I was doing subtraction, but like it is now, you're gonna multiply both sides by the reciprocal of the fraction, and that's what it is. So I was dumbass, and I'm dumbass. Okay, so it should be 6. Yeah, I got 6. And it should be 6. Okay, the first one is absolutely correct. Okay, what about the second one? The second one, is it the one that I struggled the most? Okay, y is equal to 18. They're asking me why, right? Okay, so I have to little bit make it like this. Okay, if x blah blah blah, what is the value of y1? X is equal to 54. So y is equal to 18. Okay, y is equal to 18, and I'm right. This one too. I'm correct. Okay, the third one is the one that I struggled the most. They asking me like how much money, like how many hours or maybe what period of time would it take the restaurant to make this revenue or maybe this income, right? They're asking me that question. So it was kind of a little bit trickier. Like it is the toughest one, the trickiest one, or maybe the most complicated one that I came across yet. So what I did was just like converting 5 hours into minutes, and like the final answer is just it will take the restaurant, like it will take them like 11 hours and 55 minutes to make this revenue. So let me check. Okay, 11.9. They're using like it is exactly the same thing that I was getting. It should make sense though. At the first place, it should make sense. I cannot just write 11.9, right? So what I did is just something which is nice, maybe, although I struggled a little bit, but like I did right. So yeah, so glad. I thought like I thought like I would be wrong on this, but like I was absolutely right and correct. So the last one, like the 50. Okay, the fourth one, they're asking me about the k. Okay, so the k is equals to 1 divided by 5. So yes, it is right too. Dude, I'm cooking. I don't know. Okay, and the fifth one, I guess is equal to 12. That's what I have. I guess equal to 12. Okay, let's move on. Go to the inverse variation. So inverse variation was all about like it is a relationship between the two variables, same as the first one, but like this one is a lot different. And once one variable goes up, the other variable should go the opposite, right? If one rises, other one should falls, like, right? So I think in other logical way, I think like the dependent variable, which is like the independent variable, which is the x, should always like go. Okay, sorry, let me put in a different way. Okay, the dependent variable should always go the opposite direction of the independent variable. So if the x goes up, the y should go down, right? That's what it is. Let me pull up my notes too. Let me read it. Okay, so the main idea in inverse variation is that one variable increases, the other one decreases. An inverse variation can be written, okay, blah blah blah. Okay, so yeah, here's what it is, man. I got it. Okay, let me cook. Okay, it's this one. Inverse variation. Okay. Will things be the same though? Okay, this one. You want to get the k, instead of dividing y by x, you're gonna multiply you're gonna multiply the variables. You're gonna multiply x time, like you're gonna multiply x to y. You're gonna multiply x and y. Okay. Okay, this one looks good. But like, how should I say? For some, I don't know the terminology. How do I say? Is it right to say? Is it also like my keyboard is aligned in a wrong way, so I cannot. I use 10 fingers to write it. You know. So I'm in a terrible place, so I cannot write it fast. My mom's calling me about to go to her. Is it right to say? Okay, I cannot finish typing. So yeah. Dude, I was in a mute. What about that? The whole time. Ah. Oh. Yo, this is goaty, man. For the 4th of July. Not ready for listening music, man. Let me go back to goaty song. Okay, I'm gonna go to the second. I literally reasoned this problem in a good way, but like I was in a mute, I didn't know that. Okay. The length of the base. I cannot make even this, dude. Oh my gosh. Maybe I have to be quick, maybe. All gonna die. Second problem is the length of the base of a triangle with a constant area varies inversely with the triangle's height. When the base is 5 centimeters long, the height is 6 centimeters. Find find the length of the base when the height is 3. Okay. Okay. Let me increase on this a little bit. Length of the base of a triangle. Constant area. So to get the x and y, to get the independent and dependent variable, yeah, I'm gonna use this logic. Okay, when the base is 5 centimeter long, okay, so we are dependent on the base always, right? The height is 6, so that means this is the x and this is the y, in my opinion. By the way, okay, find the length of the base. We're gonna find the x when the height is 3, when the y is 3. So first we need to find the constant. So base equal to 12 centimeter, and which is the x, the height is equal to 6 centimeter, which is the y. Get the k first with the constant, and what's gonna be next? What is the base? One height is 3 centimeter. What is the base? Height is 6 centimeters. One height is 3 centimeters, right? Yeah. Okay, so to get the k, just like k is equal to x y in this case, so k is equal to 5 and 6, so k is equal to 30. Okay, I'm gonna find the height, I'm gonna find the x, basically the base, yeah, which is the x, so x equal to k divided by y, I believe. Yes, k divided by y. So in this case, I guess equal to k is equal to 30. Am I right? Yes, okay. It's equal to 30. And the y is equal to 3. So x will be 10 centimeters. Also, the base will be 6 centimeters. I mean 10 centimeters. Okay. Base is 10 centimeters. Okay. Gonna go to the third one. 31. The 31. Okay. Okay, problem number 3. Problem. Oh my god, I cannot say it. Problem number 3. Yeah, problem number 3. Okay. Yeah, there's something wrong with my pronunciation, I swear to God. I'm about to work on my English, and I don't even know, like, if I will be able to get a time for, like, you know, working on my English. Yeah, it's fine. So if x and y vary inversely and the constant of variation k equals to that 1 3, what is the value of y when x is equal to 8? It's the value of y when x is equal to 8. What's the value of y when x is equal to 8? So I already got the k. They asked me the y, and I got the x. This is cute. I think it's a cute problem. So it's just like I got the k is equal to 1/3, and x is equal to 8. So I'm gonna find y. We're gonna find y. So to get the y, so y is equal to k divided by y. That's the formula. Right, that's the formula. It's equal to, it is y is equal to k divided by x. I think it's that. Let me blob. It's y k divided by x. Yeah. Wait up. Okay, it's just another fraction. It's 1/3. Eight. Dude, I don't know what I can do with this. I swear to God. It is something like this. Something like this. Y equals to k divided by, x, not y, and it is 1/3 divided by 8. Okay. To be honest, I kind of forgot how to deal with a problem like this. How to divide a fraction by a whole number. I need to change this into a whole number first. I cannot. Can I do it? Or maybe into decimal or something like that? Okay. Nah, I think I even need. Do I need to multiply like the reciprocal of like 8 divided by 1 into right here? Like, can I make it like this? Times 8 divided by 1. Then it will be 8 3, which is, I think, 2. Nah, sorry, it's not 2. Let's leave it as it is, I believe. If it's this way, I think it's like that. So I'm not sure. Kinda sure, yeah, but like, let me ask ChatGPT. Hey, not ChatGPT, but this Copilot, Microsoft thing. They're using ChatGPT under the hood, by the way. I'm right. They are literally using GPT models. Okay. So how to divide a fraction by a whole number? Sample like 1/3 8, something like that. Yes, I was right. What? Where up? Was it 1/3, right? Is it 1/3? Okay, I'm gonna cross multiply, right? Is that what they did? Is that what they did? Like literally cross multiplication? Okay. Wait up. Dude, the heck did they just do? How did they ended up this number? That's what I'm asking. 8 and then 24. So they just, I did cross multiplication, but they did even. Dude, I had this right. So what I did is, what it should be is this one. Yes. And then it is, yes, this is right. I was wrong. I didn't even write the reciprocal of the number right here. I just wrote the actual divided by 1. So I was right. I was right, man. I was absolutely right. So we're gonna say 1/3 divided by 1 divided by 8 equals to 1/24. So y is equal to 1/24. Okay. Oh, I ran out of time, but when? I don't even remember, man. So, y'all, this was day 20 of studying math in every day. And yeah, I did the 30. I did the, or maybe I solved the third problem, or problem number 3. So there will be other problems left. A lot. Tomorrow we will spend the whole time solving problems, the whole time, like solving practice problems, by the way. That's what I mean. So so let's stop it up and let's just end this lesson right here. So see you all tomorrow.